the Jalili from a long line of Jalilis, and Eid Mubarak to the Ummah, and welcome back, people. Arsenal 3, Southampton 3, and before we get into it, people, subscribe, like, comment, share, help a brother out. But yeah, win, lose or draw, it's the way we played, and to be honest, it hasn't been good enough. And the way we're playing, the only thing that can happen next is us lose. The way we've been playing, I can't see us winning a game. And the next game is Man City. But we get into that later on. This game, the way the last 2 games have been going, I wanted us to concede so we could wake up and, claw it back. But to concede 3 goals, like it was 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, 3-1, like it wasn't good enough, man. And it's just been like, the PTSD is real. It's just reminding me of last season. I keep on saying it, it's reminding me of last season. And another thing is, just like last season, we're making it so easy for Man City, like we did for Tottenham last season to get top 4. And obviously right now it's the emotions and that's why I feel so upset. But overall, it's not over. But for me, I've been saying I don't think we can do it. And this is why. We could go to Etihad and get a result, and it might help us. They might drop a couple of points, but it doesn't look likely. It doesn't look likely, so just in pain, fam, just in pain. Zinchenko, like, because Trent, we say he needs to play in the midfield, what I've been saying it come like Zinchenko the same, he needs to be playing in the midfield and play Tierney. The reason why I say this is because our game's affected with Saliba out. Not just Saliba, Tomiyasu as well. I think people are letting that one slide, Tomiyasu being out. But yeah, play Tierney so Gabriel gets a little bit of help. But then push Zinchenko into midfield so we could dominate that midfield. But then still be defensively secure. You get me? But I don't know, man. Arteta's learning. These are things that we could just see. But obviously, who am I and who are you? We're just, couch supporters. But yeah, it's Eid. I'm supposed to be happy and that. But Arsenal just draining the life out of me, man. Zinchenko was bad today. Ramsdale made a mistake, but I think we would let that slip because he saved us so many times, and that was right at the beginning of the game. Other than that, I don't think he was bad. He could have saved 1 or 2 of them, but come on, man. Like, I don't think Ramsdale, his thing is, I think it's more Zinchenko, Partey as well. Like, Partey's been kind of sus the last 2 games. Like, West Ham and today, like, he's supposed to control the midfield, dictate it, slow it down, speed it up, make the right decisions, but last 2 games he hasn't been doing that. And even with Jesus back, like, he was scoring goals, but we're not playing. I don't think we're playing better. And then now he hasn't scored. It's kind of making that, cementing that, like, we actually look a bit worse with him. But I don't know, man. Arteta needs to find a way to get him and Trossard on the pitch, because I think them 2 together can do damage, and I think he'll make any team. Them 2 will make it difficult for any team defending wise. But this game, man, coming back to 3-3. in one sense is good, but it doesn't feel like it right now. It doesn't feel like it. The only way this is gonna somewhat feel okay is if you go to the Etihad and win. But as I said, on this current form, I can't see it happening. But it's not over. It's still in our hands. I think we're blowing it. Once Man City win those points, because they got, what, 2 games in hand now, even though one of them's against us. I said if we could beat them and then they get the other game, I think we'll be what? We'll still be 2 points clear. So it'll be in our hands, but that's if we get a point. If we win at City, so as much as it's in our hands, I can't see it, because if we're playing like this against West Ham and Southampton, we got Man City, Newcastle, Chelsea, or Chelsea, Newcastle. I can't remember the order. We got those 2. We still got Brighton. I just can't see it, man. I just can't see it. But at the beginning of the season, I said top 4. We almost mathematically got that. If we had got the win today, we would have secured top 4. Is it a disaster of a season? If I'm just speaking to Arsenal fans, yeah, we would feel gutted because of the position we're in. But rival fans, go suck yourself, man. Anything you say about Arsenal, you need to first say about your own team. So banter is funny, ha ha ha, but when the dust settles, really, unless you're Man City, you ain't really got no talk, man. Like, you get me? So yeah, we go to Wednesday, fam. I don't even want to watch football over the rest of the weekend. But yeah, Wednesday is gonna be a big game. To Wednesday, people. I'm out. Peace.